On Tennessee's Capitol Hill, more controversy. Two bills focused on the same subject were scheduled for a vote, but only one was considered in with virtually no debate. The topic, banning diversity, equity, and inclusion practices in government. Our Chris Davis heard from some frustrated lawmakers.
I move passage of House Bill 622 on third and final consideration.
On a bill that removes the principles and practices of diversity, equity, and inclusion in state and local governments.
This bill is racist. It's sexist. It's ableist.
You might expect robust debate.
This amendment is about renaming this bill for what it is. The Dismantle Civil Rights Act.
Yet other than these limited remarks made by Democrats hoping to amend the legislation,
And chose to come here and introduce these racist, vile, unnecessary bills to wage culture wars and target marginalized groups of people, and it's shameful.
that's all that was officially said on the House floor after a controversial procedural move by Republicans.
I move previous question on the amendment and the bill.
That motion enraged Democrats.
This is going to change the way we do business.
Because not only did it cut off debate on the amendments,
Mayberry is such a punk.
it ended the discussion altogether, forcing an immediate vote.
Ayes 73, nays 24.
After the vote, both parties blamed each other for a lack of decorum.
When we want to debate and they just want to fling insults and hold up signs and all this kind of stuff, it makes it very difficult to have a robust debate on the issues. And so I think members sometimes get sick of that and they just go ahead and call question.
Lawmakers also used the news conferences to make the robust arguments they couldn't or didn't make on the floor.
By the way, if DEI stood for diversity, excellence, and inclusion, it'd be perfectly fine. But it stands for diversity, equity, and inclusion, which is a communist socialist principle that is racist in its very core.
For him to say it's communist, it's just he's shifting the blame again, trying to take the eyes off of him.
It is offensive, particularly when we know we have long family histories of having to deal with discrimination and lack of inclusion.
That second DEI bill will now be debated on the House floor on Monday, and House leaders have agreed to use a relatively new rule that guarantees that both House Democrats and House Republicans will each get 30 minutes to debate this bill before there's a vote. At the Capitol, Chris Davis, News Channel 5.
Well, the Tennessee State Senate also expected to take up the DEI bills Monday. Of course, we're there. We're going to keep you posted.